Grand Derby. Everybody running for day money except for the top four that will roll for $50,000 winner take all. They made the barrel draw for that final heat a little earlier tonight, and wouldn't you know it, Kelly Sutherland of Grand Prairie, the 8-time champion and defending champ, is not only very good, he's lucky too. They left him the one barrel. Hugh Sinclair, who was first at bit of work to do before we get to that one, the 9th heat of the night. Let's go to number 1 then and check the barrel alignment. Remember, they were redrawn based on running times again after last night. Jim Knight, St. Walburg off 1. The 60-year-old veteran Stu Napper of Lashburn, Saskatchewan has got the 2-barrel, and Wayne Dagg of Melfort, Saskatchewan is off 3 for the Flames Fire Wagon. Harvey Lear driving for the Dennis McGilvery wagon. Crowfoot Ford Sales is on 4. It's heat number 1, the first to 9, and with the call to the eye in the sky, here's Joe Carberry.
And they're off. The 1, 2, 3 wagons are all very quick, almost simultaneous. And here they come now. That's Jim Knight off number 1, and he's got the rail. New group of Stu Napper. Crowfoot Ford finally fired out of there, and that left the fire wagon with Wayne Dagg. He was a little tardy getting out. We've got a number 1 barrel down. We've got a number 2 barrel down. But it's Jim Knight who's showing the way. That great veteran right on the front end. He made an excellent cut. Took full advantage of his number 1 barrel position. On the outside of him, Harvey Lear is closing up some ground. He's a length and a half back, and then slipping it along the rail. There's the new group. Don't forget this great veteran, Stu Napper. Boy, can he fire down at the end. The Flames Fire Wagon, Wayne Dagg, he's about 10 lengths off. He's got a lot of ground to recover. But Jim Knight is just drawing away from them all. What he needs now are some white-shirted outriders. He's just holding on for all he can. He wants those outriders to avoid those precious 1-second penalties. He's clear on the front end in mid-stretch, and I only see one outrider coming up near him. Jimmy Knight looking over his shoulder. Here he comes. He's going to have the best running time. Stu Napper will be second. Harvey Lear will be third, and Wayne Dagg. Well,
2 of the 4 took penalty time. Jim Knight knocked over a barrel. You probably saw that. And Stu Napper also took 5 seconds outrider penalties in that one. 1:17 and 20, the best time for Harvey Lear. First of 9 heats to number 2 then. Here's the barrel alignment on this 10th and final night of the Chucks. Ron David making his farewell tour. The Stampede track will be off the 1 barrel for Boric Transportation. Ronnie's retiring officially after tonight. Mark Sutherland of Grand Prairie for Telus. Then Roger Moore, Loon Lake, Saskatchewan. And Brian Laboucaine from St. Walburg is off the 4 barrel for Trail Appliances. Second heat of the night, and the voice of the Chucks, here's Joe.
the horn sounds, and they're off, and there they go. Mark Sutherland looking good off, too. Here's the Trail Appliance wagon. There's Brian Laboucaine, and he's going to outpair them all, except Ron David, who's going to take the rail away from him. Brian Laboucaine has got enough firepower, however, to overcome the challenge by Ron David. But there's Ronnie keeping him on the outside. Brian Laboucaine would like to swing over, get that rail position, but Ron David says, no, sir, this is my final trip, and I'm going to make it a good one. And he's only a half a length behind Brian Laboucaine. That's Brian with the yellow canvas on the outside. The white and orange canvas is Ronnie David, and he's almost pulled right up alongside of Brian Laboucaine. How about that? As they swing through that turn, let's see what happens now. There is Ronnie making his move, and he slipped right in, and he's grabbed the lead, a very slight lead, and here they come down the lane. That's Ron David on the rail. Brian Laboucaine's on his outside, and here they come, and they're going to duel it out all the way down the stretch. What a finish for Ronnie David. He's got a very slight lead as they head to the wire. Let's see. Can he hold it? Yes, he does. It's so close. It's too close to call.
Well, Ron David was just overtaken at the wire by Brian Laboucaine, who was 1:16 and 52, but nonetheless a great farewell run for Ronnie David. Nice, clean trip around 1:16 and 57, and then Mark Sutherland and Roger Moore. Penalty-free second heat. You've seen a couple. The best time so far is that 1:16 and 52 for Brian Laboucaine. We take a break here. We'll be back with the third heat after this.
With dozens of burning displays in our newly expanded showroom, you'll find the right one for your homestead. Wood, gas, or electric fireplaces or stoves. The choice is yours. Now, with every stove or fireplace purchase, receive a free patio campfire, ideal for your backyard. So get a move on. Get the little extras Mr. Fireplace offers. Mr. Fireplace. After 35 years in the business, you bet they call you Mr.
When you think of value, when you think of service, think Crowfoot Ford. For cars and trucks for today's living. Expeditions, Excursions, Taurus and Mustangs, Windstars, F-Series pickups, and the all-new Ford Focus. Crowfoot Ford. For work or play, new or used. For a car or truck at a great price. Hit the trail, Crowchild that is, and visit
Crowfoot Ford, the friendliest team on the Crowchild Trail.
Ever wonder what a bag of crack looks like? In the last 2 years, over 5,000 people in Canada and the U.S. have died from using crack or cocaine. Do yourself a favor. Think about it.
When you're tired of horsing around, there's always Longview Beef Jerky, made from prime beefsteak marinated with special herbs and spices, cooked to perfection for great taste and tenderness. Longview Beef Jerky, the one real cowboys prefer.
It's that season again. The Pier 1 Summer Sale. Save 20 to 50% on selected items. But hurry, it'll be gone faster than summer itself. The Pier 1 Summer Sale and Clearance.
Surfing the World Wide Web is now easy with the CFCN Internet Directory.
Insure your pet against accidents and illness in 5 minutes at petcareinsurance.com. Pet care, wow, what a great idea.
Crowd's getting all warmed up and set for that 9th heat to come a little later on. We're in the Cyber Corral part of the Western Showcase in the new Roundup Center at Stampede Park. There you are. Good-looking bunch, eh? We've seen 2 heats, and we're going to number 3 here to line them up on the barrels. Rod Solomon from Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan, has got the 1 barrel tonight. Just Willard of Vulcan is off 2, and then it's Doug Irvine and the Chuckwagon off the 3 barrel on 4. For Vulcan Motor Products, Ross Knight from St. Walburg, Saskatchewan, stands 32 overall after 9 nights of racing. Heat number 3, and here's Joe Carberry.
And the rope, Jess Willard looking quick again. Here they come. Rod Solomon swings wide, loses ground off number 1. Can he get the rail? I don't know. Barrel number 2 is down. There's Jess Willard. Rod Solomon for the Hooters right on his inside. And Rod, as usual, glued right to that rail. An amazing feat that he accomplishes every night. He gets on that rail and he sticks right to it, and he's grabbed the lead away. Would it be fair to say the Hooters are well out in front? Well, he is. He's got a half-length lead right now over the partners. Right in behind there, Chuckwagon. Their guys coming on now. Doug Irvine, third by 1.5. And don't forget Ross Knight for Vulcan Motors. He's got some late run, and he's starting to make his move now. But there it is. It's Rod Solomon and Jess Willard as they duel it out. Rod Solomon still holding out in front. Yeah, the Hooters are still holding out in front. Here he comes down the lane. Rod Solomon, yes, he's had a great beat. He's clear by 1. Jess Willard on his outside. Doug Irvine in along the rail. And then Ross Knight. It's going to be Rod Solomon and the Hooters.
Joe seemed almost obsessed with the Hooters there a couple of times. Rod Solomon, good running time, though, 1:16 and 88. Good call, nonetheless, Joe, even if it was perhaps politically incorrect a couple of times. Doug Irvine was also clean, 1:18.08. Ross Knight, good run, too. Jess Willard took a couple of seconds. That was because an outrider toppled a barrel for him. Well, there was only one wagon that went the full 9 nights penalty-free, and that was Buddy Bensmiller of Dewberry, but he wound up 5th after 9 nights, just got bumped out of the top 4 last night. He is the only wagon to be clean coming into the 10th night of racing. On to the next heat then, and on the barrels you see Jerry Bremner for Yorkton Securities. He's 10th overall. Ray Mitzwing from Loon Lake, Saskatchewan, stands the 17th after 9 nights. Larry McEwen of Lloydminster, 26th overall, and off the 4 barrel is Leo Tournier for Tide, 24th. In the standings after 9 nights of racing. He's off number 4 in Heat 4.
extreme heating. Ray Mitzwing is slow off his barrel. The other three are gunning. Here they come. Jerry Bremner's got the rail right up alongside of him. Larry McEwen, and look at Larry. He's got him full out there, right in the middle of the track, and boy, is he gunning. But he is swept wide. He takes the long route around. That allows Jerry Bremner to slip in along the rail and keep Larry McEwen on the outside. There's Leo Tournier now. He's about 2.5 back of those front two. Ray Mitzwing has recovered after a slow start, and he's only about 5 lengths back. But your duel on the front end is going to continue right to the wire. I can assure you that. Jerry Bremner's got the rail. On the outside of him is Larry McEwen, and they both got from the number outside barrels 3 and 4. Look at that. Right now they are wheel to wheel as they reach the head of the stretch. Jerry in the white canvas in the blue box. He's got the rail, and here they come. Larry McEwen is right on his outside. He checks for outriders. Now they're mid-stretch, and Jerry Bremner is holding on. He's going to win it for Yorkton Security. Larry McEwen and Leo Tournier and Ray Mitzwing in that order.
Good run by Jerry Bremner. The best time of the night coming out of this heat, 1:15 and 20. Larry McEwen also very fast time, 1:15 and 81. That's the second best through 4 heats. Ray Mitzwing was clean as well. Leo Tournier took 1 second. That was for a late outrider. The outriders have got to be within 150 feet of the wagon when it hits the finish line. You've seen 4 heats, 5 to go. We take a break here. We'll be back live from Stampede Park after this.
When you're a kid, you don't have to be rich to get anything you want. You just have to be cute. But you've grown up. Cute doesn't work anymore. That's where the Arby's Roast Chicken Deluxe comes in. It's just $2.79, and it's just what grown-ups want. Tender, juicy, seasoned chicken with crisp lettuce and juicy tomatoes. All for just the kind of price adults like, which is good when you're not that cute or that rich. The Arby's Roast Chicken Deluxe, just $2.79, now that your tastes have grown up.
Yes, sirree. It's a great time to round up a comfortable and cozy fireplace from Mr. Fireplace. With dozens of burning displays in our newly expanded showroom, you'll find the right one for your homestead. Wood, gas, or electric fireplaces or stoves. The choice is yours. Now, with every stove or fireplace purchase, receive a free patio campfire, ideal for your backyard. So get a move on. Get the little extras Mr. Fireplace offers. Mr. Fireplace. After 35 years in the business, you bet they call you Mr.
Hi, I'm Stu Laird, and the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital need your help. Make a difference by purchasing a ticket for this year's Children's Hospital Home Lotto. We're giving away 4 grand prize show homes, including the new Kid Safe home. Get your tickets today. Call 531-CARE and help the kids.
For the home or office, Inter West Office Furnishings takes a room and makes it work. We'll design an office according to your needs, your space, your budget. Check our flyer for incredible store-wide savings at Inter West Office Furnishings on the corner of Blackfoot and 42nd Avenue Southeast.
For local excursions, for exploring, or when you simply gotta focus, come to Southern Alberta's newest Ford dealer, Cochrane Ford. See our full line of cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans, and find city inventory at country prices. Plus, you'll find something else that never goes out of style. Good old-fashioned customer service. Cochrane Ford. Better by a country mile. Just 10 minutes west from the city limits on Highway 1A, Cochrane. Closed captioning brought to you by Caltech Installations. Add beauty and strength to concrete. To resurface, restore, and customize your concrete, call 252-4229.
Welcome back, everyone. We're at the Cyber Corral here in the Western Showcase at the new Roundup Center. Just a reminder that showdown heat for $50,000, number 9, coming up later tonight. And the barrel draw has been made again. Kelly Sutherland got the 1 barrel. Hugh Sinclair, number 2. Jason Glass is 4. Troy Dorchester will be coming off number 3. But we've got to see 4 heats before that, starting with the 5th right now. Glenn Ridsdale of Paddle Prairie on 1. Jim Nevada had 1 bad night here, or he might still be in contention off the 2 barrel. Tyler Helmig of Leduc on 3, and Luke Tournier, Duck Lake, Saskatchewan, off the 4 barrel for Mr. Fireplace. It's heat number 5 to the eye in the sky. Here's Joe.
There's the horn and the rope. Good-looking start here. All 4 coming out. There is Mr. Fireplace. Now look at the 4 of that. Oh, it's tight in there. Who goes out on top? Luke Tournier from number 4, Barrel. Came out of that tight squeeze. It's hard to believe. But in along the rail, Tom's House of Pizza. Glenn Ridgedale said you're not going to get away that easily. And he slipped right in along the rail. And that'll keep Luke Tournier on the outside where he doesn't want to be. He has to cover more ground. Okay, then a length and a half back. That's Jim Nevada, who's all fired up now. And Tyler Helming. Now there's two guys that can turn it off when they come down the stretch. And they're going to have to because they're trailing the front end by about 3 wagon lengths. Tom's House of Pizza, Glenn Ridgedale, a very slight lead now over Luke Tournier, Jimmy Nevada, and Tyler Helming. They both closed up some ground, but I don't think they're going to have enough ground. And here they come down the lane. It's Glenn Ridgedale, Little Town, Battle Prairie. He's going to show them again here tonight. Luke Tournier's going to take a late run at him. It won't be enough. Glenn Ridgedale, Luke Tournier, Jimmy Nevada, and Tyler Helming. That's the order of finish in that one. A good wagon.
Well, that was a close-up shot of Glenn Ridgedale. He had a good running time, all right, of 1:15 and 28, but he took a couple of seconds, and that was for having his wagon out of lane. 3 seconds tacked on to Luke Tournier. He was charged with wagon interference. Clean in 1:16.57, Jim Nevada. Tyler Helmig not far behind in 1:16 and 88. Of course, these wagons are not in the top 4, so they're not going for 50,000, but they are racing for day money, which is about 41,000 each night. All told, a top wagon of that gets about 4,200, and it's scaled down from there, but all 36 wagons get a little slice of the pot each night of the Rangeland Derby. We've seen 5. We go to heat number 6 then to find that Rick Fraser of Grand Prairie is on the 1 barrel. He stands 15th overall. Mike Vegan, also of Grand Prairie, is 18th after 9 nights. Edgar Baptiste is 20th. They're all kind of lumped together again. They've been redrawn based on running times after last night. Edgar on the 3 barrel. He's a former Stampede champ, and 25th overall again. One bad night knocked him out of contention. Wayne Knight and the Lake Louise outfit. Wayne from St. Walburg, Saskatchewan on the 4 barrel. Heat 6, and here's Joe Carberry with the call.
And they're off. Edgar is quick off number 3. Acumen with Edgar Baptiste. He wants some of that day money, but he's not going to get it easy. Look at this group telecom. And Rick Fraser has got the lead. And Mike Began's right up alongside of him. That forces Edgar Baptiste back into 3rd and along the rail. Barrels are all standing. There's an outrider having some trouble getting out. Back end they go down the backstretch. Rick Fraser's got the front end. Mike Began can't quite catch him. And Edgar Baptiste in along the rail. Edgar's moving up now. A hard charging 3rd. On the outside, Wayne Knight is coming. Rick Fraser has got them full front now. He's extending that lead out in front. Now, there they come. Mike Deegan has let Edgar Baptiste slip on the inside of him, but they're both closing up on Rick Fraser now. Rick has not got it all to himself. He's still 1 length in front, however. He's holding on to that lead at the head of the lane. They haven't caught him yet, and you can't pass him if you can't catch him. So here they come. Rick Fraser down the lane, clear by 1 1/4. Edgar Baptiste determinedly trying to close up.'s not going to quite do it. Rick Fraser holds on. Then Edgar Baptiste, and then Mike Began, and then Wayne Knight. Good wagon race, though. Good wagon.
There's Rick Fraser. He had a running time of 1:15 and 95. Took 1 second for having his wagon out of lane, but still the best of the heat, 1:16.95. Then Mike Vegan and Wayne Knight both in the 1:17 range. Edgar Baptiste took a total of 5 seconds. He had a couple of outriders that missed a barrel, and also 1 late outrider, a total of 5 seconds. Through 6 heats, the best time tonight so far, Jerry Bremner's 1:15 and 20, and in the same heat, Larry McEwen of Lloydminster was 1:15 and 81. You've seen 6. 3 to go, 7, 8, and 9. That big one coming up in just a few minutes.
If you're ready and set, the CFCN Summer Events Caravan is going. We'll be making appearances in and around Calgary, so make sure you stop in and say hi. Sample products from Calgary Co-op. They're proud to be a part of your community. Pick up your free guide and find out how you can make your own mini holiday. Travel Alberta. It's more than you can imagine. See the Travel Alberta feature in Monday's Calgary Herald. It's on the road now, so be watching for the CFCN Summer Events Caravan.
He was the perfect husband until his one mistake followed them home.
There's a ghost in my house.
Harrison Ford, Michelle Pfeiffer. What Lies Beneath starts this Friday.
When you just can't get a nibble, there's always Longview Beef Jerky. Made from prime beef steak marinated with special herbs and spices. Cooked to perfection for great taste and tenderness. Longview Beef Jerky, the one real fishermen prefer.
Hi, I'm Stu Laird, and the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital need your help. Make a difference by purchasing a ticket for this year's Children's Hospital Home Lotto. We're giving away 4 grand prize show homes, including the new Kid Safe home. Get your tickets today. Call 531-CARE and help the kids.
It's that season again. The Pier 1 Summer Sale. Save 20 to 50% on selected items. But hurry, it'll be gone faster than summer itself. The Pier 1 Summer Sale and Clearance.
Nice friendly group here in the Cyber Corral. We're part of the Western Showcase at the new Roundup Center in Stampede Park. We're going to heat number 7. It's got Herman Flad of Bodo on the 1-barrel. Grant Profit is coming off 2. Grant's from Cochrane and is 12th overall. Herman Flad is 11th. These wagons are all bunched pretty close. Reg Johnstone is 9th overall after 9 nights. He was 1:15:30 last night. That was the 3rd best time, and Flad had the 2nd best time last night, second only to Jason Glass. Grant Priest from Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan has got the 4-barrel in this, the 7th heat. With the call of Heat 7, here's Joe.
Profit had a quick jump, and that left the 10th pole dragging. Here they come out of the track now. Grant Profit is on the rail. Reg Johnstone's in the middle. Grant Priest on the outside. And early trailer is Herman Flad. Now they swing around that turn and go down the backstretch. And some ranchman, Grant Profit, took a big jump off those barrels, but he's left his canvas fly. The 10th poles are dragging him behind. He's got penalties coming there. Reg Johnstone in the meantime. Woodbridge, Ford, Lincoln has moved right up alongside of them, and they're going wheel to wheel. There's Herman Flad. Now he's making a move, and Grant Priest right on the outside of Herman. Now all 4 wagons are very much in the hunt here. Very much indeed as they swing off that turn. It's Grant Profit hugging the rail. Reg Johnstone on his outside. Herman Flad right in behind those 2. And here they come down the lane now. Heading for the wire. Can he hold on? It's Grant Profit being challenged again. Reg Johnstone is coming all out. Trying to overtake him. Look at the finish we've got here. There's the wire. Head to head at the wire.
Well, it looked pretty good at the finish, but look at the penalty time. This one was as messy as Heat 2 was clean earlier on. 2 of them, Grant Profit and Reg Johnstone, were down in that 1:14 range, but both of them took penalties. Grant Priest at the top there, 1:15 and 62. Everybody was hit pretty hard, 5, 6, and 7 seconds in penalty time, respectively. So through 7 then, the best running time I've got is still the 1:15 and 20 for Jerry Bremner, and out of that same earlier heat, Larry McEwen, 1:15 and 81. You've seen 7. Here's number 8, Norm Cuthbertson of Camrose for Plow King. Buddy Bensmiller, he got bumped out of the top 4 last night by 19 100ths. He's got the Copenhagen Inc. outfit on 2. Bert Crotto of Bonneville had a good run last night. He's 3rd on the 3rd barrel tonight, and Neil Walgenbaugh for Canaccord to Capital is coming off 4 in this heat number 8 of the 10th night.
There's the horn, and they're off, and Buddy's got a quick jump off number 2. Copenhagen Inc. and Buddy Bensmiller. Can he get out there on top? There he goes! Yes, he's got the rail. Plow King right in behind. Norm Cuthbertson and Neil Walgenbaugh right on his outside. Then Bert Crotto. This should be a dandy before it's all over. There's Buddy Bensmiller. That's the black canvas of Copenhagen Inc. The blue and white canvas on the outside of him. You couldn't get a tougher competitor to be right alongside you. And he's got Neil Walgenbaugh, who's keeping Buddy honest. Look at that. They're now wheel to wheel. Norm Cuthbertson is set right in behind those 2. And then back about another 2 lengths, Bert Crotto. into that third turn now. Neil Walgenbaugh, a slight lead. He is just heads in front of Buddy Bensmiller. His 2 leaders about now half a length in front. Buddy comes right back, though. They dig in, and they come on, and now they're head-to-head. Here they come. Buddy Bensmiller rail, Neil Walgenbaugh, and here's Norm Cuthbert then. Norm is 3 wide, but look at the charge. Norm Cuthbertson runs them down.
Well, quite an exciting finish. Neil Walgenbaugh clean in 1:15.12. Buddy Bensmiller 1:15.48. He stays steady. He was just about that same time, a little more last night. 7th best last night, but not quite quick enough to keep him in the top 4. He's got a good run again tonight, 1:15.48 and clean. Bert Crotto took a couple of seconds. Norm Cuthbertson took a total of 7 seconds. Everybody ready for heat number 9? Anybody want to see number 9? All right, well, we better see how they're hooked in this one. Remember, they're going for $50,000. Winner take all. Kelly Sutherland has won the last 3 Rangeland Derbies. He's won 8 overall. Hugh Sinclair has been close, but he's never won one. He was the number 1 wagon after 9 nights. He's off the 2-barrel for the Friends of Heritage Park. Then Troy Dorchester, Calbridge Fine Homes. He's been in the top 4 from the outset. Jason Glass snuck in a couple of nights back. He drew the 4-barrel on stage earlier tonight. He's driving for Shaw GMC Pontiac Buick. It's the big one, heat number 9, and here's Joe.
The horn and they're off. It's a good-looking start. All 4. Kelly off number 1. Can he get the rail? He's got it. Kelly Sutherland grabbed the rail. Huey Sinclair in the middle. Jason Glass 3 wide. Fishtailing through the turn. Troy Dorchester is trailing. They're all trying to catch the king. Kelly Sutherland, 3/4 of a length lead. Heritage Park, Huey Sinclair's in the middle. Jason Glass is kept out 3 wide. Troy Dorchester, he kicks in now. He's coming strong, but they've got to catch the king. He's still in front by 1. There's Huey Sinclair. Huey's closing up on him now. Troy Dorchester got an opening on the rail. Jason Glass is kept to the outside. What a finish it's going to be. Huey Sinclair right up alongside of Kelly Sutherland. They're wheel to wheel. Here they come. Kelly's on the rail. Huey's on the outside. Down the lane they come. Kelly is slight lead. Here's Huey Sinclair. Can he overtake us? Look at this. They head for the wire. Kelly Sutherland held on. Huey Sinclair is next. Troy Dorchester and Jason Glass. What a finish.
Well, it's still unofficial, but I guess you can make it 9 Stampede championships now for Kelly Sutherland of Grand Prairie. As I said earlier, he's not only good, but he's a little lucky too, and you've got to be one to be the other, as they always say. They left him the number 1 barrel position in the draw out of the hat earlier on the grandstand stage, and he made full use of it. A good outfit like his, pretty tough to beat him when he's got the number 1 barrel. So Sutherland wins his 9th Stampede Championship. He'll be going for a 9th World Championship later in the summer. He got the number 1 barrel. Hugh Sinclair took a good run at him down the stretch, as you saw. Couldn't quite catch him at the wire. Troy Dorchester finished 3rd off the 3-barrel, and Jason Glass was 4th off the 4-barrel. So that's pretty much the way they came off the barrels. That's the way it finished, with Sutherland going wire to wire. Now, we're awaiting official times. Don't have them just yet, but it is official. Kelly's up there, as you can see, waiting for the presentation of the championship trophy. That's quite a run when you think of it. 9 Stampede championships, and let's pick it up one more time in the stretch. Kelly looks over his shoulder, looking for outriders. Looks like they're there all right. We haven't heard anything about penalties. Looks all clean. Coming to the wire, and I mean Hugh Sinclair for the Friends of Heritage Park is taking a run at him at the outside. Who knows, a few more feet, it might have been different, but by less than a horse length. Kelly Sutherland wins it with Hugh Sinclair in second spot. Pretty good finish. Now, later, before the hour's up, we're going to have the official times from that 9th heat, and we'll have Joe Carberry on to officially wrap it up for us. Another exciting finish to this year's Rangeland Derby. Kelly Sutherland wins his 9th in 2000. We'll be right back with the Stampede Rodeo highlights after this.
CFCN Television's coverage of the Calgary Stampede Chuckwagon races was brought to you by Mr. Fireplace, a friendly guy who knows fireplaces. And by Crowfoot Ford, the friendliest team on the Crowchild Trail. Western clothing provided by Roper Apparel.